is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. Had this on lock since day one. All I care about is family and my day ones. Money, power, and respect be embedded in me. I don't care what you say, no one is better than me. Melanin be in my skin, so the pays watch. Middle finger to the ops and keep the semi-cocked. I'm the product of Wu-Pun, Big Pac. We don't gotta be cool, go kick rocks. Only ease the mind when I meditate. Pessimist at first, now I flirt with faith. I just know I'm special like a 38. Either I'll end over hill or see the pearly gates. You won't see me smile till there's gold in it. I'm just being real, don't stick your nose in it. You ain't trying to listen to this rose in it. You ain't trying to listen to this rose in it. Bottle of that juice, man, the Henny sweet. Bring the pump to your kin and say trick or treat. Test me, I'ma put you in forever sleep. I'm your antidote and I'm puffing on the remedy. Find me in the cut, test the melodies. Cause I don't like what they be selling me. I'm wishing good luck to my enemies. Y'all gon' be stuck with the jealousy. Tell them I said rest in peace. This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die.
Cause it's Saturday.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you get used to, like, certain things and certain procedures and switch up. What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome to A Better Man. Yeah, we know the flyer says Sunday. Working on it. Switching things up, doing different things. How's everybody doing today on this beautiful day? Hopefully
What's up, Alyssa?
What's good, young lady? Thanks for tuning in. I know we, like, threw a monkey wrench on you. This is going to be our new days. We're working on a lot of different things. Just bear with us. You'll see the change and everything. But like I said, hopefully everybody enjoyed their beautiful day yesterday. I saw the nakedness. Yesterday, they were buggy naked. Couldn't help themselves.
Tomorrow's will be all sun all day. So.
Oh, boy. They're going to come to work naked. Please do. They come on to work naked already, though. That's the craziest thing. Shout out to everybody. How's everybody doing? Get ready. Summer's coming. Spring will be here shortly. If you didn't pay that PSC&G bill, you in trouble. Just put it out there. They wait for that first day of spring to start shutting y'all shit off, man. They really wait. Really, really wait.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. What's good? I'm Truth. Across from me is The Plug, Jeff Shears, a.k.a. Mr. Socks. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. A little better. Saturday, still trying to get stuff together, but not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's crazy because like, I got to get used to everything and stuff, but I'm looking forward to going home and throw down in the kitchen. Give everybody a heads up. We will be recording. I don't know if we want to do it live. Do we want to do
record what?
The dances live. You want to do that or
what dances?
The new Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, we got something. I'm not
like,
sure
what?
if
Dances?
we're gonna do. We're gonna start show. We're gonna watch the.
We can do that episodically. That'd be cool. It's because it's going to you know they're not giving everything I want. So they're going to release that shit.
Yeah, every episode we could do. I don't know if like
you
want
that
to do it live or.
We can do a live recast and just have it for it. Yeah, that'd be fire.
We'll let you know because I guess it depends on what day it comes out and the time. Because I've been dying to do a family day anyway.
That'd be cool.
But it kind of like rock with everybody's schedule.
Yeah.
So what you'll start seeing us do from my spot, we'll be doing some shows live so I can throw down in the kitchen. You'll see the plates clinking, drinks. We'll be twisted shit.
We should try to get it. We can do. Well, damn, they'll definitely ban it.
What?
I said have the show.
Well, that's why I wanted to have the show and then put us small like me.
No, I know, but they'll definitely ban it. That's the thing. That's HBO be like, yeah, appreciate you.
Give
you.
it
Let me
to
get
them
that
for
back.
free, man.
Give him that back.
We'll do one way on Because you know we could play with things, so we could do it one way.
Hello, butterfly, and yes, episodically is a word. Maybe a new word.
You know,
episode to episode. Excuse me. There you go. Episode to episode.
Butterfly Rich. You know what I mean? In her mansion and shit. So you know, miseducated. What's good, young lady? How's you doing on this beautiful day? You know you gotta come through to the crib too, Butterfly. When we start doing the shows.
Did she watch Game of Thrones?
I don't know if she watched. Yeah, let us know if you watch. I know Butterfly come for the food. She know I
she'll
can
like
throw
the
down.
shit you talking about now, whatever this thing is.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in because I hit it up as soon as it came out. I'm like, yo, you gotta watch it and stuff like that. But Butterfly, you know you always welcome. Come through. You know I'm gonna throw down in the kitchen. Come through, watch it with us. But like I said, we could do it one way for Facebook, and do it differently another way for Facebook or IG. We could play with a lot of different things. We could do it different ways.
Yeah.
So most likely for Facebook, you'll see like Jeff. You'll see the show, the movie, and then you'll probably see us small like me.
Excuse me.
It might get hit, tag, whatever it is, what it is. But at least y'all be able to watch it.
She said she was coming for the food.
Come on through, girl. I got your Moscato there. No, you bring your own alcohol. I forgot you be bringing weird shit. Now, what did she bring? Sparkle, some shit. I'm like, Butterfly, what you doing?
Y'all both on there right now. Alyssa, get the contact. So it was on Butterfly's info. We were recording, streaming on Butterfly's stuff.
Yeah.
So y'all in there, I know what to do.
Yeah. So I like I said, well, I know for sure YouTube will flag it in a heartbeat. I know that. So
yeah, that'd be gone.
What y'all probably see on YouTube is I think we're allowed 2 minutes.
You can do something under fair use with the act, and you have to give them.
So we'll find all the particulars, and we'll just keep shutting it for YouTube.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out, but we got a couple of weeks because it's supposed to drop in 20 days, I think.
So everything's coming in May.
Everything's coming in April. Everything's coming in April. We'll figure that out for y'all, but y'all hopefully y'all be able to watch along with us, or we'll record it and I'll chop it up. But we'll try to help y'all out as best as we can since we don't pay for shit. Oh man. All right, so you know how we always start off. We got to go to the plug, and then we're going to get into today's topic. Today's topic, I want to talk about Ultimatum, and I'm going to bring it home. Netflix just launched a brand new show called Ultimatum that has been released by Nick Lachey and his wife. I don't know how his wife is, Chrissy or something. I apologize. Sorry. But they have the Love is Blind franchise on Netflix, and then they started the Ultimatum franchise, which I think
a good place to put it.
It's phenomenal.
I'm just thinking like it was Nick Lachey. I remember who he was, but
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's the guy from the
Love is Blind and the
he was the
Backstreet
singer,
Boys.
the Backstreet,
the singer and the one who was married to Chicken of the Sea. She really thought it was Chicken.
Yeah, that was his first wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. But you know, what I loved about it is because they actually. But we'll get into that. But we always go to the plug, see if he has anything new on COVID, prices, gas, what do you call that? Gosh, student loans. You got anything new for us?
Student loans have been pushed back to September 1st. That's when they go active again.
Was it August or September? They push it back again?
All of August you'll be good. So starting September 1st, you should be back to paying your student loans.
Yeah, good luck with that one. They're going to push that shit again. What we got up here?
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Everything else is still in the works. Excuse me. As we get rid of these COVID rules, they are trying to progress things so evictions, they're no longer paused. They can go through. But I tell everybody to go apply for help through the state, through the community action plan services, whatever it is. They will try to help you get your eviction thrown out and hopefully help you with pay. They know there's more funding coming, and everything to tell your president just to cancel it. He ain't canceling nothing. He push it back. He going to push it back to the next person to take over, but he ain't canceling a goddamn thing.
Yeah, she'll be back. Listen, she got family things to go. I think she
Yeah.
got a cruise and a yacht she trying to take. Rich people shit.
But pretty much everything is like in a weird limbo-ish area. Things are on, but they're not on. You know, we ain't getting another stimmy. Tax day is coming, so by then, after April 15th, expect for new rules to come out or new money to be issued. You know, people who have to owe, they're already required to pay or, you know, get penalties. We'll see how it go. They should know where their funds are. You know, they already wrote policies for them, the Congress, to get extra money and all that stuff. So things are in the makings. We just have to tell them when they apply to make sure they identify as Ukrainian.
It's gotta be butterfly.
Some of the Ukrainian refugees are now being
They have
sent
arrived.
back.
Yes, they have arrived.
They arrived, but there are some that have been, they're saying the European countries are pushing them back into Ukraine
Oh, really?
because the war has now changed and Russia reorganized where they're striking, I guess down by the sea area, so that you can come back to the upper north. You can go back home in certain areas. You know, they ain't running through.
Niggas is mad. What? Nigga, I just got my tickets.
Yeah, yo, and you laugh.
I was just about to get on the plane.
I'm going to be 110% honest. There wasn't much in the Ukraine for a lot of people anyway, so a lot of them will see this as their ticket out. This is the chance and opportunity for us to change. We're going to go to America. We're going to go, and, you know, we're going to go to Poland. Poland ain't, well, European countries don't play. And they'll be like, war over? You got to get the fuck about. You know, whatever it is. But America will take you and then get you lost here and pay for you for about...
Been here on this student visa for 50 years.
Exactly. You're on 4 businesses on a student visa. I'm like, God
You
damn.
got your ABA, your BA, MBA. You got every A's you got, you didn't got it.
Only in America, man. Only in America. That's what we can do. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Other than that, keep trucking, people. You know, make sure you're in a good position. That's what I said last time. Change your position. Do what you got to do. Get that education. Get that certificate. Certain areas of industry, transportation, food. Oh, my God. I forgot oil, stuff like that. Tech. They are about to be booming in the next bunch of years. So if you can find some way to get in where you fit in one of those chambers, then go for it. I would definitely say. You know, you said they start $100,000 for what people with the CDLs.
Yeah, Walmart is hiring CDL drivers now. I'm not sure if it's train. I didn't go into depth with it. I don't know if they're training you, but like Jeff pointed out, there are a lot of programs out there that will pay for you to get your CDL, where you don't have to come out your pocket with $1. And you got companies like Walmart is offering you anywhere between $95,000 to $110,000 a year. I don't know what's going on with this generation, but they don't want to work. You go, I don't care what supermarket you go to, what store you go to, them shelves are bare.
We are the generation here, as we've been taught for the past maybe 40, 50 years, get an education so you don't have to do service jobs. That is now slowly starting to switch. You know, we now realize that we need these service workers. You know, pay them what they're owed and stuff like that. And I mean, we're watching something change in real time. You know what I'm saying? Because look, DoorDash was cool. Everybody was a transporter. But you ain't paying that motherfucker in there to cook that chicken, and he don't want to come in there for $8 an hour. Oh, who cooking the chicken? It's not the CEO.
I ain't lying, nigga, because I hated going to Chick-fil-A. Not Chick-fil-A, sorry. What do you call that? That Mexican
Popeyes
one?
or what?
The Mexican one that's real popular, the number one.
Mexican? KFC? What?
Not Mexican, Latin type base.
Taco Bell?
Oh my gosh.
Latin type chicken?
No, it's like a restaurant. They do the rice with cilantro in it.
And it's a brand restaurant?
Yeah, it's the best one. It's not Panera Bread, but it's like Panera.
No chance? The Columbus? No? I don't know.
Gosh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Chipotle.
Chipotle. There you go. I mean, There's nobody back there, man. They got 5 people back there and 5,000 orders.
Yep. Filling them out slow.
Yeah.
So whatever it was at that point, you know, they knew this. That's what I said. Certain type of things. It's the service year. People will be coming out, but we need other jobs. We need people to kill the pigs. We need people to kill the chickens.
Stupid.
Chipotle. Yeah, there you go.
She said plus DoorDash.
Be eating your food. Yeah.
No, that's why. See, here's what I want to do. I wanted to do something about that too, because there are certain places that seal the bags.
Yes.
And there are certain places that don't. And you only want to order for places that seal the bags, like McDonald's, Burger King. They seal that motherfucker. Yeah. You don't want to order from Wendy's because Wendy's only puts a fucking circle sticker that could easily be lifted up. But McDonald's, nigga, they staple the shit out. They put your drink, everything in the same bag. They staple the fuck out of it. Other restaurants, it's like a plastic bag, but it's sealed with glue, double-sided tape. And there are a lot of other restaurants out there that seal. And it's not just like an open bag. So you got to really look forward to that. I mean, look out for that when you order food. You
got to pay your workers to do that shit, though. You know what I mean? And you can't sit here and say we making billions and we up in the years that everybody else is down. We up and we don't want to give no extra.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff you got to make shit make sense. You know what I mean? And this is what we're slowly coming to. And the president is paying end of it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
If we follow Trump's plan from the beginning, we would have went through this motherfucker.
Will not be in this position.
I can't say how many would have died or not. We don't know. I can't, but I don't know. Road less traveled. But other than that.
The thing is, like, even with starting with the whole situation when it comes to the gas thing, which is the reason it's crazy, the fact that gas prices as high as they are, and we don't get our gas from the Ukraine, and Biden still refuses to open the freaking reserves to bring the prices down.
Well, he just said he was.
Yeah, he didn't do it yet.
He walked back. He walked back on the student loans. He walked because he wasn't gonna supposed to keep it, and he walked back on opening the reserves. Because they need to regulate the prices, and all this is happening before summertime when people go out and drive.
Ain't nobody gonna be traveling down the highway $8 a gallon for regular.
Yeah,
you're gonna go to your local fire hose, run a hose through that with one of those multiple head hoses, and call yourself an amusement park.
You forget. Even if we get electric cars, we don't have electric planes.
No, we don't.
And they ain't built one electric plane yet.
Not going to.
They have a few, but they ain't built an electric plane that can take you to ass to France or Europe, with energy to spare.
Yeah.
They ain't get that mileage out of a motherfucking engine yet.
Why will I be packed?
I'm just saying.
Why will I packed with Tesla drivers charging their
Everybody charge?
Because they can't afford to have the charger at
home. That's what I said. You got
Why
most
would you
of
buy the car?
You got most of these people in these apartments, these brand new apartments they building ain't putting in no Tesla chargers because they know the PSE&G expense is gonna fucking slowly outweigh everything. You ain't gonna just leave open outlets out there and like, yeah, go ahead, plug in. We don't care. No. I said make it make sense, kids. And we only at the beginning of it. So you know what the electric companies are gonna do. They're gonna up the price. Mm-hmm. You ain't paying 7 cents per kilowatt now. Now you're going to be paying $7 per kilowatt because you just sucking this shit in.
They just talked about how, we got to come out and read your meter again. Huh?
We want new meters, read your meters, all this stuff. But keep your eyes open, dude. I said, electricity is a byproduct, unfortunately, based off of us burning fossil fuels. That's where we get most of our electricity from. That's why it's not really convenient to the world if we all switch over, because the hydro dams and the wind turbines aren't enough because we consume so much electricity things to keep these bright ass lights on, even though they're LEDs, to keep our phones charged and running, to keep the satellites booming and everything. You understand? So it's a double-sided sword, man, and nobody wants to get cut. I'm not saying gas is the way, but at least you could be more fuel efficient. We had the technology for years to be fuel efficient on gas. It just nobody put that shit into implementation. They could have did that shit back in the 70s and 80s. That's when they went from everybody thinking I had an 8-cylinder to everybody started cutting down to a 4. Then they started finding out with turbos. You know what I'm saying? And then it would
Get you that Hemi.
yeah. So who knows, man? Who knows? But
So,
I'm done preaching. What y'all got?
Yeah, now just go ahead and just remember, like, swallow your pride. Right now, there are funds and help out there because you guys got to remember a lot of that $1 billion one they passed. A lot of that money's still sitting there because a lot of people didn't qualify for those PPP loans and a lot of other stuff.
Yep.
So there's a lot of help out there for you guys who owe a couple of dollars. Reach out to them, man. The last thing you want is your family on the streets, in a vehicle, or sitting on somebody else's couch, and they looking at you like, when the fuck you gonna get out of here? You've been here forever. My son texts me, good morning. It's 3:30. Straight with that little boy. But go ahead and get it. Again, I was joking earlier, but spring is coming, yo. And that's when PSAG get you guys who were cruising during the winter. They want their money, and they will shut you off, and they can shut you off. And I think we're going to get hit with a hot summer again. Also, I want you guys to start really thinking about getting a transfer debt card. And that is for you guys who owe money to multiple entities, or you owe a large portion. You could take that entire debt and put it into one monthly payment. But remember, it's got to be something that you know you can pay consistently on a regular basis. You don't want to tear your credit up even worse than it already is. So there's a lot of help out there. Like Jeff's been telling you guys, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
We told y'all this.
Hit that down arrow. We didn't hit that yet.
We told y'all this shit in the height of 2 years ago. We was like, everybody need to make a move right now while shit looking good. And
we told you to buy property. You didn't want to buy property.
They were offering an extra $1,200.
20 grand on top of everything?
It's 20 grand at the least. That's on averages. They didn't talk about specific areas. Over here, they adding like 150 grand on shit. For shit that ain't even worth it. And then motherfuckers still run into it, blasting their credit, thinking that they're going to hold out. Now, if you own your own shit, you own your company, or you make enough money where you can hold in and start to put enough equity where it becomes an asset again, then you cool. A lot of y'all can't. A lot of y'all making good money, y'all 2 family income, but all it takes for one motherfucking trip, hey, we fired this nigga. And we didn't get to that part.
Living check to check.
We didn't get to that part of the recession yet. Yeah, I remember how that shit went. They was laying off droves of people. Banks done did that shit already because they knew this shit was coming.
Facts.
They automated their system. I said go to tech. Now you went out from doing mortgages. Now you got to learn how to fucking build computer code. Either which way, we get you back to 6 figures. But I'm just saying.
Yep.
Whatever, man. Like I said, I'm done.
So makeup, and again, I think we need to do a show about condos because a lot of people don't know the difference between owning the space and owning the walls. It's a big difference. But we'll do that another week. So today I want to talk about ultimatums. Is it good or a bad thing to give yourself an ultimatum? Give your significant other an ultimatum. Is it beneficial to you? Is it not beneficial to you? And I want to bring it home into the new Netflix show, which I bashed when Butterfly first brought it up. But
now you love it.
Of all the relationship shows out there, this is by far head above the shoulders of all of them, as far as putting people in the best possible situation to find love. With a twist, because that one shit they did, nigga, that you knew that was coming, because, woo! All right, Jeff, you know how we do. A couple of lines, and we're going to keep it going.
I got to slide. Hold on. What is an ultimatum? When you give an ultimatum to your partner, you are warning or demanding that they act in a specified way and within a specified period of time, or they risk losing you and the relationship.
What are your thoughts on Ultimatums. You think it's a good thing, bad thing? What do you think?
I've never met a good ultimatum in my life.
Because we can do this.
Oh, I was just doing it because I
No,
can't
you
read.
good? Yeah, no, I was saying 'cause we can do this.
I never met a good ultimatum in my life. You know, it's always ultimatums are there with blackmail. They're synonymous. Do this, or we doing this, and you don't want this to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's always been this way. You know, if you don't finish this, you ain't getting that. You know, every ultimatum. Nobody likes ultimatums. Ultimatums are, well, you're not taking me as I am. You know what I'm saying? You're cramming me into this box, or you're making me do something that I may not want to do for something purpose to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
you figure
I've
putting
never
your
met a good
foot
one.
down when it comes to, I guess, from, I mean, it's not just relationships, but that's what we're talking about it from this standpoint.
Right.
So you figure putting your foot down when it comes to a relationship is a bad thing.
Well, no. See, now we're talking about two different things. Putting your foot down
Well, I mean,
is
an
one thing.
ultimatum is like, you got to do this or else. So you kind of like put your foot down, or you don't see it that way.
Right, but see, here's the seriousness of ultimatum. An ultimatum is not like, yo, go to McDonald's or bitch, we broken up. Like, what? Nigga, no, it's a 6-piece. You throwing shit on the 6-piece.
Give me a cheeseburger with the special sauce.
You see what I'm saying? But right, it's like quit this job so you can be home weekends, or we broken up. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm at this job. Maybe this job is the best paying for whatever the reason may be. You understand what I'm saying? But they're usually extremely serious for something like that. That's why I said it's different than putting your foot down. I told you I didn't like pink ribbons, and you keep bringing in pink ribbons. I said get some blue ones. I put my foot down. That's totally different than, yo, I had to do this changing things. Don't hang out with truth. Don't go to this business. Don't do. You understand what I'm saying? Because I need you for whatever, or I want you to do whatever. It may not. You know what I'm saying? Ultimatums usually don't work in your best favor. Usually don't. You know, the ultimatum is do this or what else. You know, unless it's something like, yeah, you got to do this paper or you're not graduating. Shit, that's an ultimatum that you force yourself into.
Right,
if you
right.
want to if you want to graduate from something. But usually, you know, it's something bad or something you don't know of that can happen. That's why I was like, yeah, then I've never experienced a good one.
Okay.
I've never, you know, me personally, I've never experienced a good one.
All right, let's keep it going.
Why ultimatums are dangerous for your relationship, I just told you.
There you go.
Depending on who you ask, ultimatums are either bad or really bad for your relationships. to Dr. Dorsey, overusing an ultimatum is emotionally abusive, yes, because it undermines the security within a relationship.
Ooh.
Marriage and family therapist Megan Harris goes in more detail about the dangers of ultimatums, saying they are particularly damaging because they have threats that force changes in behavior. This often leads to a resentment and insecurity in the relationship since your partner felt pressure into doing something they didn't want to do.
I should just instead of going these flyers, we're just gonna go to the plug, baby. Got it.
It's always a change. If somebody doesn't, because if I was comfortable or if I was already set to do it, guess what? I was gonna do it. You know, buy me a ring or whatever. Well, shit, I already had it, but since you talking, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Hold
on to this, whatever.
Hold on to this a little bit.
Not a problem. You know, it's do you feel forced in that situation? And ultimatums are always there to force you. It's a bad thing. Just in the generality of the word. Like I said, some people use it as hyperbole, and it's like, yo, your ultimatum is to do this paper, and you graduate. Graduation is good for you. You get your whatever certificate, or you get your degree, or whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? But most of the times, they are not that. Do this, or you losing something.
Right.
You know, and it's like, well, why does it have to come to that? I was already here. I got 80% of everything else. We shouldn't split because I didn't go to Burger King. I don't know.
Right. Like I said, off the broiler, bitch. Nah,
exactly. I don't want the Big Mick, nigga. I said Big Mac.
Yeah. Let's see. That one, say that one for later. All right. Next one.
Your partner crosses the line. If you have deal breakers that you find that your partner is crossing one, an ultimatum may be a good idea. If you've communicated your deal breakers to a partner clearly and they have not made an effort to correct their behavior, an ultimatum can help affect change. Some deal may look like it goes off, whatever. Again, this is what we said. You got a girl or you got a guy and they like to party every weekend and you want them to be a homebody. That's you're changing somebody's habits or you're forcing them to change.
Right.
What if they don't like sitting at home every Saturday?
Well, that's the thing that killed me because, like, I understand from a standpoint, like, if we get into, you get into a relationship with someone, obviously me has to turn into we. So there is going to be some kind of adjustments. But I think a lot of people are asking for so much drastic changes that the other person winds up feeling trapped. Like, hey, I used to go out every, once or twice a week, hang out with the boys, and now you don't want me to leave the house. Like, I can't, like, this shit is too much.
But stuff like that happens. Now, is that a deal breaker? Because you're going out, you just may be going out with the boys. You're not going out with the boys and finding Tanya and hooking up. That's a slow slide thing, but that's when it goes into insecurity.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? You went out and had fun at the bar. You came back and shit was cool, but, I didn't think you was with the boys. I thought you was out with whoever. You fill in the blank. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it triggers back to insecurity. Every time I think you're out, so I am going to end up stopping you from doing that. I don't want you to do your Saturday thing, your Sunday thing, whatever it is. That's why they go back to bad things because you won't be able to explain. No, it was me, Jeff, and Larry. Yo, here's the photo. Matter of fact, he got the video. Let's watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't believe you. You understand what I'm saying? It triggers.
All right, did we do this? All right, there we go.
Instances where an ultimatum might be effective. With all the negatives surrounding ultimatums in full view, it may seem hard to imagine any good coming from this practice. But in some instances, an ultimatum might be necessary. These scenarios are discussed.
I'm like Jeff. I think that's ultimatums working 1% of the time. For like really specific type of situations, like, hey, listen, I know you went through some hard times. Maybe you drinking a little more than you used to, or, you went from weed to pills or whatever situation may be. Like, listen, I love you. I'm not going to sit here and watch you destroy yourself. I'm not going to, sit here and watch that tragedy happen right before my eyes. Like, you got to do this or else type situation.
Right.
I'm totally with that. All right, let's keep it going.
Other strategies to try instead of an ultimatum.
There we go.
So you're at an impasse in your relationship. Maybe your partner is miserably with their affections, or perhaps they're carrying on with a habit that is pulling you apart. On the other hand, ultimatums may not produce the desired effect. So what alternatives are there? I guess there's more.
I didn't put it down.
I was like, that just set you up for something else. I was like,
I think I put it. Maybe I didn't send it.
Let me jump into one ultimatum and where it gets serious, right? Let's take a drug addict. My girl's a drug addict, and she's not. This is a theory. If my girl is a drug addict, right, and I'm like, yo, you got to stop using crack. It's fucking our life up together. You understand what I'm saying? That's a negative thing because that's a habit that she's used to doing. At some point in time, I've been with her, and I knew she did it, right? It's not like I found out yesterday because that would have been a deal breaker for me to leave. Like, yo, she a crackhead. So I had to, throw the peace sign before we went any deeper. But if I allowed it and I telling her that the thing is slipping, you see why the ultimatum becomes on her end may be bad.
Right.
You understand? It's like, well, shit, you not letting me live and do my crack. Like, how dare you, nigga? You knew I was about this life. You know what I'm saying? And so she may want to bounce. But either which way, the ultimatum is always set up negatively. It looks good from our end because, nobody wants to do drugs. Nobody want a druggie. You get what I'm saying? But at her end, It's like, well, shit, you not letting me live. You knew what I was about. So ultimatums are definitely negative. You know, that I've always associated with. But I can see how that would be there. You know, like that would be a serious one. That would be, you know, it depending how you look at it, that 1%. Like, yo, all right, bro. You need to stop stealing. Now, how you get, if you a klepto, as it's hard to break somebody's, you need therapy and psychosis and all that shit. Because you just going to pick up shit and go. You know what I'm saying? But.
So some of the ways, because I forgot to put it down, I apologize.
Go ahead.
It says open and clear communication. Harris says one of the best ways to work through your relationship problems without using ultimatum is...
What up, Gerald?
What's good, homie? Through clear and open communication.
Yeah.
And, you know, it kills me when people, when you're starting something and you're sitting there and you're saying, you know, when do I tell this person that? And I think we really need to dedicate a show to that. When do you tell the person, you know, I used to do this? Or I used to be that. Do you tell them right away? Do you hold back? When is the proper time to tell them? But
if it's a used to, it's not the hard thing. It's that I do, that I still do, is what is really hard. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, if you tell somebody and you think it may affect, embarrass, whatever it is, that's where we become the hard thing. Hey, I still race cars. Nigga, you 40. What the fuck you do? You get what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know. You fill in the blank. That's when we get the hardships, you know, and but that's clear communication. You understand?
Right.
I gave it to you.
all right, another one is setting boundaries. Another excellent alternative to making ultimatums in relationships is creating boundaries. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Again, everyone has what they considered things they are willing to put up with and not put up with when it comes to relationships. I think some people are like a little oblivious to certain shit, a little too fine to, like, you can't eat hamburgers after 3 p.m. type shit. So, but you have to be realistic with your boundaries, setting your boundaries.
Of course.
You really have to understand that. And I really need people to understand is you've been with yourself the amount of time you've been alive. You've just mating this person. You can't expect that new person to understand everything you've been through. Goes back to communication. But you also can't make your past your present because it affects your future.
Of course.
Let's see what else to have here. That was just pretty much it. So I will say this when it comes to, and then we'll get into the show. When it comes to the whole ultimatum thing, what I need people to really do is before you try to get into a relationship, you need to look at yourself. You are fucking single for a reason. Good or bad. Good or bad. And if you can lie to yourself, then there's nothing anyone in this world can ever do. But you are single for a reason. Whether you're picking the wrong people consistently, you're not communicating, you're not listening, you like pancakes, but you keep dating people who only makes waffles. Like, you know what you like and what you don't like, and that's what you need to target. If you want a hood dude, then you go to hood areas. But if you don't want a hood dude, stop going to hood areas.
Yeah.
It's really pretty simple. It's not everybody else. You're single because of you. And you need to be open and honest with yourself. And until you do that, you're not going to take steps forward. You're not going to prosper. You're not going to find that person because you have to understand, again, me turns into we. And everything you do, you have to take that other person's feelings into consideration. If you are not capable of doing that, then you are not relationship quality. Who's that? Oh, she laughing. Crazy. But, you have to be honest. It's you. It's not them. You can't have 12 relationships and still single. It's you. Be honest with yourself. You have to be realistic with a lot of these goals and stuff you're setting. Hey, you want a man to take care of you. You want him to spend every day. There are a lot of men and women out there that will do that. But I'm telling you from a man perspective, if that man has to ask for ass, it's over.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest guys out there did a forum, and the woman was like, the man should pay. The man said, okay, you should have sex with him whenever he asks. She said, no. Huh? You can't have it both ways. If that's the case, you get your rolls, you get all these other things, and you jackhammer yourself to death. And then when you wonder when something happens in your life, you have absolutely nobody to communicate with. Let's put it out there. All right, let's get to this Netflix show. Again, it's called Ultimatum. It just came out, and I was against it when it first when I first saw the outlines of it. I think that Blind Love is kind of cool, but it has a lot of flaws.
Oh, Alyssa jumped in here. Haven't been outside since my guy passed away. I need my men vetted, so it's difficult to take the step.
I will say this. You've did the most important thing, and that is admitted that you're not ready. That's the most important thing right there. When I left my ex, I wasn't ready. And this man can tell you he was there. I was getting hit on left and right. I'm talking about some gorgeous women, but I wasn't ready. I was not ready mentally for that situation, and I did not want to bring somebody else into that. That would not be fair to them. So you did the most wonderful thing because you know you're not ready. But you also have to understand, work on yourself. What are you lacking? What do you need help with? And once you realize that, yeah, you got to get out there. Nobody wants to die alone.
How do you get somebody vetted? I just want to know that. So what are you going to pass them to your friends?
Well, see, the thing about it is...
And then they're going to be like, yeah, girl, you good?
We all have circles. My circle is not even like... Small is an understatement. Jeff and Ray's, Jazz is probably the only people that know everything about me.
No, but I'm just,
so what I'm saying
trying to figure it out.
As far as vetting is, you want to put a person through a process. So again, you have a lot of people that hit you with that starter person, that beginning person.
Oh, everybody.
So
everybody.
I always say, me personally, never believe what a person say, but believe what they do. I can tell you I got your back all up and down. But let's say, God forbid, we're in a relationship and your phone gets shut off over $5, but I let your phone get shut off over $5.
You see, I'm real quiet, Butterfly. We know, Butterfly. We know. We know.
It's more lines of, you know what you like. Again, you have to be realistic about what you can and can't get, what you're capable of, and what the things that you are willing to do long term. Like I always tell people, don't, because I had a young lady that told me, I'm a man. I worked in warehouses a lot of times. I ain't got the greatest looking feet in the world. Told me she would be willing to do my feet on a regular basis. And this is when I was like, 20, 22, some shit like that. She did it for 2 weeks, and that shit went bye-bye. And when I brought it up again, she caught an attitude. So my thing is really be willing, whatever you're willing to start or do, make sure that's something you're willing to continue to do forever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Whether it's flowers every Tuesday, I always say the moment you stop dating the person you're with, it's over.
No, I get it. But see, here's my question was like, if you're trying to vet a female, you're not, go on a date with Jazz, go on a date with Jeff.
Oh, no.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, how do you really get the chance to vet somebody? So when it comes down to Alyssa's point, what are you going to slide out with your girl and be like, yeah, girl, he was A1.
Well,
Y'all be the best.
I think she would have to do the vetting herself.
That's what I'm saying.
I get hit on at work.
You're going to have to go through a lot of failures before you
absolutely.
Before you find that next okay dude. I'm not even going to say he missed the right. I'm just going to say the next okay dude. You're going to have to hit a lot of those goddamn speed bumps.
Bump your head a couple of times.
Yeah.
Several times. Like, there's this girl at the work who should have an OnlyFans page. This is how, this girl is built. Like, I ain't never seen nothing built before in my life. And she's fucking beautiful, and her personality, to me, is her greatest quality. That's crazy. But she had to understand when it came to me, the way I approach whole thing is now, until we make it official, I won't spend a dime on you.
No, that's fine.
I'm not,
I ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
that.
not, and she understood it, but she was like, it kind of like took her back for a second. I'm not prepaying for something.
No, I got you.
So, I would say, really, Alyssa, make realistic situations to yourself about what you're willing to and not to do, what you're willing to and to not to accept, and really break down where can you find an individual like that.
Yeah.
And then that's when you start the thought process. But I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of people out there that are good at what they do. They're going to lie. They're going to tell you any and everything. But again, like I said, I don't care what you tell me. It's what you show me. Yeah. You can't tell me, you are a stand-up person, but every time you're talking about how you screwed this other person over. It doesn't even have to be me.
Right.
So I'm telling you, a person, when you really sit there and listen to a person and communicate with a person, they'll tell you a lot.
Exactly.
What they about and how they're gonna go about doing shit.
I don't know.
Let's put it out there.
What you got for the show? What you got for the show?
All right. So where was the picture? All right. These are the couples. All right, and as you see, all these couples have been dating at least a year and a half. Now, the person with the star is the person that gave the ultimatum. Actually, I think this one is wrong. I don't know why the star is there, because I don't think the other one. So it's supposed to be the people with the stars, the people that gave the ultimatums. So what they did is, which I think was beautiful, when they found these couples, so it does say issued the ultimatum.
Yeah. They got it. They got it.
I think one of them, two of them might be off. But what you're having here is you're having people that are also compatible with other people that are there, which I thought was genius. So they bring these people all together with the individuals who gave the ultimatums, and they force these people to live with someone else for 3 weeks.
Nigga, that's not an ultimatum.
So the people who gave the ultimatum, all these people came together. They were there for about a week, and then they started the 7-day dating process, where all these individuals were going on kind of meeting Love is Blind dates to try to see if they were compatible with other people there. Now, Mandy, to my left, and Randall at the bottom met eyes, and you knew it was something there instantly. And this is before they started dating process. So just to kind of bring it home real quick, because we don't have much time, these are the couples that originated. All right. The couples that wind up going to the next step of the dating 3 weeks process was Melinda and Randall. Okay. Zay and Ray wind up dating Shakira. Her name, I'm gonna jack her shit up. Shaquina, whatever her name is.
Okay, these are people who are not even on this screen. Okay.
No, they're right there. They're at the bottom.
No, who's Shaquita?
Not Shaquita. I'm messing
Oh,
up.
Shanique.
Shaniqua.
Okay.
And all right, Shaniqua came with Randall, but she wound up leaving with Zay. Ray came with Zay, but she wound up leaving with Jack. All right. Jack came with April, but April wound up leaving with Cody.
Colby, I got you.
Kobe.
Okay.
Sorry. So now here's the other two interesting couples: Laura and Nathan, and Alexis and Hunter. These are two individuals who gave in to the ultimatum before the next stage process started. But during the entire process, obviously, you got to hear these other 4 individuals go on dates with other people and bash the shit out of the people they came with. So what wind up happening is Hunter wind up proposing to Alexis.
Okay.
who wanted stability. She wanted a man to be able to take care of her. She was really big about finances. Hunter wound up proposing to her. And obviously, they didn't go on there. The next one is Nathan and Laura. Now, Laura is built like a shithouse. All right? This girl is gorgeous. Now, Nathan saw what Hunter did.
I don't know who Melinda is too. I think he meant Madeline.
Madeline. I'm sorry. I'm jacking names up. I apologize. I'm trying to run through this because there's a lot. I apologize.
Yeah. Butterfly,
Butterfly
you know
knew it
the
was her
names.
getting
You know
on
the
Because I told her the show was out. I told her I was going to go in on it this weekend. So then you had Nathan, who they show clips, who did not want Lauren to go on this other experience with other guys because there were two guys that wanted her and two guys that she was really heavy on. He admitted that he couldn't see her going through this process, so he ran across the table and proposed to her right away, and immediately the rest of the couples gave him the business about how fake they thought it was. But obviously, again, this lady gave her ultimatum, and she got it. So take those two out of the equation, okay? So the rest of the 7 week, because I think it's 9 episodes, they see the process, and then the weekly is when these guys come face to face. And at the end of this show, you either have to propose or walk away. There is no in between. So you see the process of these guys going the 3 to 4, I think it's 3 or 4 weeks, dating other people other than the people they came with. And then just to throw a twist, they put the couples back together for 3 weeks at the end before the ultimatum. And this is where you see, obviously, the problems and the issues and all this stuff. Actually, let me put that in the background of us. You got to see all this stuff happen. And let me see here. There we go. Yeah, we could do that here. You got to see all this stuff happen and them dating other people and seeing how other people just clicked and then what they were forced to do. They were forced to introduce these individuals to their mothers, their fathers, and their friends. So I loved how they didn't just let them just sit in a hotel and lovey-dovey and all this other stuff. They forced them to implement these people into their personal lives. And then you got to see people, I don't like it, I like it, I don't like this person, I like the original one. This one suits you way, way, way better than the other one. So go on, watch it. We'll finish this up on Friday. Well, not this Friday because are we going? No, yeah, Friday when we do the other show, and I'll go to you over the big thing that happened between Ray and Jack.
Okay.
And April. Yeah, it sounds funny because it is. So it's, I think to me, where you have the Uncle Tommy situation, TV show, which to me, they just put a bunch of smuts together and see what happens. Or broken individuals, men and women, because you have guys who have PTSD and all this other shit, just to put together black love.
A bunch of smuts.
I'm sorry. You look at all the motherfuckers, you got 12 kids, but now you talking about you waiting to marriage. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Sorry. It just don't make sense to me.
Born again virgin.
Yeah, no.
Born again.
No, sorry. You had the other one, Blind Love, again, where you are forced to meet a person, but they also forget the fact of that people are visual. I understand you taking it to the next step. If you get to know 4 or 5 people, then show them photos and not tell them who they are. Keep the names from them. These are the people that you were compatible with and make them go by sight. No names involved. That can work. You saw with Shake and Diddy right away. This man was getting bashed. Oh, he's talking about her weight and this. He didn't say one bad thing about her. He just said he likes women his specific way, who go to the gym, who work out. Just is what it is. But to me, this by far is the best relationship type situation of them giving people the true opportunity to either find love or not. But again, at the end of this show, either you are going to propose or they're going to break up.
Okay.
So the weekly now, there are 8 episodes. It happens, and then the weekly starts with them after the 3 weeks apart, 3 weeks back together. Now you have the ultimatum to where you either have to propose or walk away. Just say. But again, I like it. You guys may not like it. I understand. We're all different. But again, I like the fact because you hold people accountable.
Yeah, you're not holding nobody accountable to anything. You letting your girl go off on the show. If you don't give the first, I guess
in.
if you don't get if you don't give the ring in the first the beginning of the show before you guys go on that experience, it's a setup to have your girl or your guy. You know what I'm saying?
That causes a lot.
Exactly.
But I like it because it's
another
more lines of-
person.
sometimes what you have to see, because you have a lot of situations where people think grass is green on the other side.
But it's not even that. See, where's the ultimatum in this? Because you know what the sad part when you set up these shows is that people have a sexual attraction to each other, and you can't stop them from doing. The cameraman ain't throwing the shit down. Stop! You know, jumping in between or doing something like that. Jeff don't look interested. Oh, no, I mean, it's wild when you watch these shows, but I'm just saying, like when you start listening to it, it's like, yo, hey, I'm not sure we should get married, but meanwhile, go fuck Frank. In about 3 weeks, and when you done slurping him down, I might have a ring for you. Like, wait, what?
You could tell like some shit was going on with some of the couples.
Nigga, you ain't got to tell me
Right.
what's going on with some of
Because
the couples.
When you so the way they had it, you literally had to break up with the person. So there wasn't like, okay, we still together, so I can't do anything.
Of course.
Their way of doing it is you are totally broken up. You are not boyfriend and girlfriend. You are not engaged. This person is single, and they can do whatever it is they want to do.
And that's just for verbal excuses. Of course it is. And now, I got the man of your dreams. How you told me how you like him. He right here. Let me bring this motherfucker in. Let me dust him off for you because he was dusty walking in. He looking sharp and fresh for you. You know, and he ready with his 12-inch dick to blast through you. Now go ahead and tell Leroy to skip on. Nigga, fuck out of here. That's not an ultimatum. What the fuck? That's setting your girl up to leave. Like, you know what? My bad. I'm supposed to rush in? Hold on.
And that's why I like this, because you have the situation with April, who's dating Jack.
You ain't got to tell
But
me.
when she was with Kobe, she, even though she fooled around, she made it evidently clear after the process she still wanted him. Going through all this other stuff and him chilling with Ray, who I think is the greatest thing on there since sliced bread. She fought for her relationship back. Grass wasn't greener on the other side. And I think sometimes a lot of people need to see that.
Yeah.
You have a lot of men and women think that they the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then when you put somebody who's, when I say Ray, who came with Zay, was compatible with Jack, and it was so scary from the start. It was scary, like, nigga, you in trouble, nigga.
And you can't tell me he ain't slid up in there by accident or came damn near close. You can't tell me that
them
was
niggas
up in
the
there.
first to kiss.
Whether she wanted to, but that's my point. Whether she wanted to run back to the other guy or not. Oh, my bad. He done skeeted on me about 3 times. But that's it, baby. That's
Just to give a
it.
spoiler alert from that standpoint,
Like-
she wound up, when she went back to Zay, she wound up breaking up with the nigga altogether.
You ain't got to tell me. That's why you don't do ultimatums, my
Right,
nigga.
but she was the one that gave the ultimatum.
But that's why you don't do ultimatums. You walk away. You have the clear communication, and either you walk away because you know he not ready, or she, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, because now in this game shows, it's they done found the perfect guy for you because you told them what you like. I like them like this.
Yes,
They gotta have
and that's
this.
why they put
gotta
him
have
around.
3 of those.
And it goes to show
2 more
the,
them.
I guess you would say the, and that's why they make them break up, so you can't say, "Oh, you cheated on me" type situation.
That's
But it
the
really goes to see,
point.
like, you had one of the couples who wouldn't even sleep in the same, the new couples wouldn't even sleep in the same bed together
Right.
in the beginning. So you have other people. Day one was like, "Let's go," boners. Oh, he poked me last night. That shit was nice. Had to reach back. So it really goes to show how easy a person can just like flip the script. We literally broke up last night.
No, nigga, they been flipped the script.
Yeah, and
they
this
just
is what I
they
said,
just
they
got they
make
just got
you-
a chance
Yep,
to to get away.
They make you go. They make them live together,
Of course,
and that's
Even
why I
more-
love it.
My nigga, it's not even like coincidental.
Yeah, they love
it's
it.
like, yo,
They make you move in with the new person, and you gotta live like boyfriend and girl, whether you do something or not. And this is the first show that I think takes it there.
again, change the name. That's all I'm saying.
Skeet,
Yeah, whatever.
episode 12.
Accidental swallow, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I don't really care. Just change the name, my nigga.
Oh man!
Because it's
And
not
what I loved about it, all
because-
of these guys are attractive in
Right.
their own way.
because
And-
you know what? Just to say, because it sounds like from the beginning of the synopsis is that Lauren missed out on fucking one of them dudes. That's what the fuck. That's what it sounded like. Was so
I
bad.
gotta bring
You gonna
it back.
really run over here now? Right when Jake was here, and I could have sucked him down. You know I like him.
I gotta bring it
You know,
back.
you see what I'm saying? It's like she done missed out, and because he done ran over like nigga. I'm not being looking like a fool. Like hold on.
Now here's the thing: like when you see that this lady body is phenomenal, but her thing with these two, spoiler alert, Nathan wants kids. She doesn't want it, and that was the deal breaker. But when he thought about Lauren, well, all these niggas is looking at her like a new piece of candy.
And she looking at them
And
too.
she looking at them salivating too.
Yep.
He ran across that table.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't want kids. Don't worry about it.
Cause they look like a 6 foot nigga with a fucking 9-inch dick
And
that was soft.
That was one of the niggas who was looking at her like,
and that
like
Zay
a
looked like he
full
was
course
just sitting there
meal, nigga.
like, so
And
we were.
gorgeous. And they knew what they did when they picked this cast. But I like it because you like, no, we ain't doing it. And you're like, well, you forget sometimes that you are not the only one that's attracted to the person you're with.
Everybody does to a point.
And you
so they
need
throw
to
it in the face.
understand that you have to keep the dating process going.
I know I'm with you, man, but I'm just saying change the fucking
So,
name.
hey, it just came out Thursday or Friday. Again, there's 8 episodes. The weekly episode starts next week.
Oh, this week I thought it was on one
No,
and done.
and that's why they gave you the process.
Okay.
They gave you the process quick. 8 episodes, but they stopped short. They gave you the beginning, the introduction. They gave you the new couples. They gave you the original couples, and now the weekly is going to be where they meet up at this location, a designated location, and either you have to propose or give in to the ultimatum, or you leave single.
Gotcha.
And like I said, the only one was trickery because Ray wind up leaving Zay in the process of this thing because her and Jake were so compatible.
Was so good. Yep.
That there was nobody to meet Ray at that surprise, open
Yeah.
field to get on a knee, and not that when Jake and April did it, they brought Ray there, which was G as shit.
So fuck her shit up.
Fuck her
that
shit up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
The other nigga that left.
Yeah, and-
you too, bitch.
And
There you go.
again, April, she makes her own money. She got her own boo job.
Of course.
She don't need nothing from nobody. So it's not like, oh, she out there, she want to do money. Nah. And these guys are like 25, 26.
Exactly.
And like Ray is a college graduate. She has a master's, something like that. She's working. She cooks, she cleans. She wants to fuck her man. And this nigga still don't want to.
And now look, we done found a nigga for her.
Yeah,
and now April
that
gets
nigga was heartbroken.
But now look, yeah, because that nigga want the question to live his life.
Nigga.
Fuck out of here,
Yeah.
nigga. And now look, now April got to be fucking put on the spot and look like a dickhead, for wanting to live her fucking life, and
But
be a boss
she
or
wanted,
something.
She wanted the marriage and the proposal, and that Jake, them, because you saw it when he went back to April, that nigga wouldn't even kiss her.
No, nigga, because
Ray had that nigga on.
Because he engaged the fucking Ray. That nigga walked in there 2 weeks. Like, shit, what size,
And when
what
I
size
say,
ring your
like,
shit is?
Him and, listen, when you say people are meant to be together, even though they didn't come together, Jake and Ray need to be together.
That's my
I'm
point.
talking about not one argument, not one disagreement.
That's my point, nigga. That's the producers
right.
them picked
and
them.
They really picked.
That's what I said.
And then obviously, April threw them new knockers on them. Obviously, wound up knocking it down. But at the end of the day, once he kind of falling back into it because Ray wasn't there, they threw a curveball. Oh, you forgot about that? Here she is.
Nope.
Now you gotta tell
that nigga done
you gotta tell April in front of Ray.
That nigga done lived his 3 fucking weeks in best life. Like shit, life could be like this,
yes,
nigga.
Yes.
Oh shit, I done got a promotion and everything.
Now you got
and here
to tell
comes this
me
bitch back.
in front. Now you gotta tell her in front of Ray.
Back, yes.
That's what you want.
Yeah, like yo, this ain't happening. I'm sorry, I'm with her now. The one that you set me up to pick. That it was cool. That you know what I'm saying. That it was okay. That I could skeet on her. You know what I mean? Be good, right? See? And now April looked like a dusty dumbass for fucking wanting to be her independent woman ass. Like, look at that shit. Like she bad, but no. It's not an ultimatum, my nigga.
It go more than physicality. It go to more than ass, titties, and pussy. If you could get a dude mentally, which Ray, who, again, all she wants to do, like, she cooks, she cleans.
I get it.
And all she want to do is fuck her man.
I get it. All I'm just saying is...
College graduate at the age of 24?
All I'm saying is... They done set... man. Change the fucking name, please. Change the name.
So this show has gone wildfire already.
Of course!
So I guarantee you there's going to be episodes in season 12. This has gained more views than any of the other, I guess you would say, dating-ish shows out there. So this show ain't going nowhere anytime soon. And look how quick Lachey and them gonna come out with Ultimatum 2.
That shit's being filmed right now, nigga, as we speak. They're probably on season 3, picking that shit. We're gonna be in Miami. We're gonna go down there.
They couldn't have me in that shit, boy. You want to give me a who? Also, what?
You saying I can fuck her too?
That's and you gonna real? Put me in a house with somebody that I'm compatible with? Without all the fucking shit?
Exactly.
It'd be crazy. But again, check it out. It's a great show. It'll really have you thinking about, decisions. And Alyssa, you wanted to go through your whole different process, finding out what you should do, how you should go about doing it. This will really help you. Real couples going through real things, and you can really see, other than them putting certain people in certain places, this isn't scripted.
Okay.
So give it a try out. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us on a Saturday. This is where we're going to be from now on. Last words we got here, Jeff?
Yeah, change the fucking name.
Skate, nigga. Volume 2.
Peace out.
Change the fucking name.